Hey, what's going on everyone? It's C4 Sages back again with another video. Recently I found out that my review video of Special Edition recently crossed 4,000 views, which for a channel that only has less than 250 subs, that's actually quite the accomplishment for me personally. It shows me that, you know, 4,000 people wanted to spend some time to either hear my thoughts about the game, or maybe they were making a decision if it was their first time playing Devil May Cry 5, or if it was even worth the upgrade. And I think with Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, now that it's been around, let's say 3 to 4 months, let's see, the game came out sometime in, I think the game came out in November, and it's already March, so it's been a solid 4 to 5 months since the game has released. And after playing so much of it on next gen, my thoughts are pretty much the same. For a new player who's getting into Devil May Cry 5 is a great starting place because it's so simplistic and it's so easy to pick up. That said, for experienced players, when you first play through Devil May Cry 5, it probably felt like one of the greatest experiences for you because of just how smooth everything ran for the most parts. I would say for even some more experienced players, in terms of people who are extremely good at the game, I know some of them had their gripes here and there because the initial game, Devil May Cry 5, did not have turbo mode, whereas with Special Edition there was turbo mode. One of my big gripes originally with Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition was I felt that it wasn't really feature rich, meaning there wasn't a lot of content for it to have the Special Edition title to it. I mean, I get it, Virgil is in the game, and yes, he did get some pretty good cutscenes, but albeit it's just 2 cutscenes, or maybe even 3. One of the cutscenes was sort of remade a little bit and they added some more stuff to it, which is great, which is really much appreciated, and of course I love it. But I'm gonna stick to this and continue to say that I personally felt that the game was missing some more characters, and I think a lot of people, especially the same people who really love and cherish the series, would have appreciated to see both Trish and Lady as playable characters. And I get it, they are in the game, they technically are there in story, but that's not the same. This is more or less a farewell, sort of, unless we get a new Devil May Cry game in the future. That said, I really do feel like adding those 2 characters would have been great. And so, yeah, at the time, me paying $40 for the game, I'm gonna say it was still too much. I still believe that this game is at retail closer to $30. I would even go as far to say it's worth $25 in my opinion. I feel like that would have been a fair price, even when you compare it to a game like Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Like, to me, Iceborne was a really good representation of how to expand a game. If I'm not mistaken, Monster Hunter Iceborne was a $60 game. It was an expansion, but it had so much. It had a whole new mechanic. It had new monsters, albeit there were some repurposed monsters in the game. But my point is that for that amount, it really did feel like it was just a new game, because there were so many new things and added things already on top of World. Not to mention that there was content that complemented the previous game. So for me, that was really cool. And I know you can argue and say, well, Monster Hunter and Devil May Cry are 2 different things. Monster Hunter is this really big, expensive, and expansive game. It's full of different elements and monsters, whereas Devil May Cry, it's really linear. It's really sort of straight to the point, and You know, you're not fighting monsters, you're fighting demons. It's an action adventure game. It's meant for you to have fun, kick ass, and that's really all it is. But I hope in the future, if there is a future Devil May Cry game, the next time that they do a special edition, my hope is that they do more. And ultimately, what I'm about to say next might ruffle a few feathers. It might get some people upset, and I mean, I think that's the cool thing about the internet, is that people are allowed to have their opinions, and we're allowed to agree and disagree if we want to. But in my opinion, if you want the true and definitive edition of Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, I would highly recommend playing the PC version of Devil May Cry 5. And my reason for that is because you can actually get the full Special Edition experience via mods. If you have a computer, if you have a PC that's good enough to run the game functionally, where maybe it doesn't have to look super pretty, but it runs pretty effectively, you can install mods and you can make the game a Special Edition. Many modders out there have included Legendary Dark Knight, and probably the most popular thing is that there are ways to make the characters in the game look even cooler with additional costumes. I mean, there was a period in time where I was just messing around with all the different costumes that you can put on Dante, on Virgil, on V, on Nero. It was absolutely insane. I mean, these are the things that I wish more developers would put into the game, because quite frankly, to me, the PC version really is a definitive Special Edition in my opinion. Albeit, yes, it's not an official version. I still don't understand why Capcom did not put Special Edition on PC. Maybe that's something that will come in the future, who knows. But in my opinion, if for some reason you had a PC and you didn't have a next-gen console, I don't even think you have to worry about a game like Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, when you can just play the PC version and literally get all of the same things. You can get Turbo Mode, Legendary Dark Knight, and to be honest with you, the whole ray tracing aspect and purpose of it wasn't enough for me to say, like, yeah, this is the whole point and the whole reason why you should get Special Edition is because of ray tracing. I understand that there are some people who said, hey, I think that's really cool. I think that's a really interesting thing to include, and it is a really cool and interesting thing to include. I just don't know if that was the best selling point. And believe me, Capcom and the Devil May Cry team were highly marketing that. And I get it. It's new technology for a lot of people. It's something. It's a piece of technology that's very prevalent on a PlayStation 5 and next-gen consoles. But in my opinion, if you have the capability to play this game on PC, and I'm talking about Devil May Cry 5 because Special Edition is not available for PC, I think you can get an even bigger, a way better experience of what a true Special Edition is to me. I mean, you can even mod in Trish and Lady into the game, which, of course, they don't have their own moveset or their own animations there. Basically, you're basically replacing Nero's body or Dante's body for either Trish or Lady, but my point is that you can do it. It's possible. It's there. And I think that's what's really awesome about communities who have a really big modding community. I think those people are the ones who really keep games fresh. They keep the games exciting. I mean, I got so excited the first time when I tried the mods. And shout out to the modders who've been making Devil May Cry look so awesome. And truly all the stuff that they have created is super impressive. And to me, honestly, you know, it's a matter of just really caring and putting in the time to create something as cool as your own Special Edition. So I mean, it's already really hard for a lot of people to get a next generation console, and I get it. It's already really hard to upgrade your PC because scalpers are just everywhere. They're taking everything, and they're overpricing everything and overcharging for everything. So, you know, it's one of those things where if you can get it, and if you can get it for cheap, if you do have a next gen console, I would highly recommend that. So, I mean, I really just wanted to do a quick reflection on the video that I made. Thank you all, whoever watched that video and is watching this video now. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video. I know there was also a few mistakes here and there in some of the dialogue that I gave, but honestly, Devil May Cry 5 is one of my favorite games of all time. It is definitely the best in the series. I don't think anyone can argue with that. My hope is that Devil May Cry 5 is not over. I do understand that there is a new Devil May Cry game coming out for mobile. Even though it's not new, I know there's an update where Virgil is being released, so maybe I might have to do some sort of reaction for that video. But with that being said, dudes, did you get to play Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition on Next Gen? Please let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you do enjoy these videos and you do enjoy my content, please don't forget to subscribe. As always, dudes, I'll see you in the next video. My name is C4 Sages. Peace.